Dragons Dogma 2. A world where you can't walk 5 feet before something wants your insides inside their insides. In a world so rife with danger, it's the hard-working and responsible parental figures who protect the future generation.
What was seen being dragged off by wolves?
Or we just leave them to wander through the wilderness filled to the brim with bandits, goblins, amped up 2-ton murder pigeons, and more, completely alone. That works too, I guess. Fortunately for them, our glorious, kind hero with a squeaky clean track record, he actually died, was about to arrive. Oh, what glorious adventures await. We had finally arrived at ye old settlement of Checkpoint Rest Town. As usual, everyone down to their pet dog, fleas included, has a bucket list of problems. This guy wants us to go all the way back to the ancient battleground, which... no. This guy lost a jewel that he was planning to steal from his employer and sell. It's okay though.
He said people killed before, more than a few.
The guy is apparently an asshole, which is good enough for me. Also, I'm getting ready to throw the next bloody peasant that tries to defile my eardrums off the nearest bridge. I must have said that out loud. Looking around, we find a cute little shop tucked away with something curious on the counter. Mr. Bolker has a couple of interesting options alongside multiple interesting products for sale. His Majesty doth hath the coin to throw around, so why not? Interested in how the forgeries work, we set one of those going, a choice we'd soon come to regret. We realized that the, fairy stone we were sold is a fake. I guess I was too eager to flaunt my coin, especially around a man that openly makes forgeries. Stopped once again, which gives me an idea for a drinking game. Every time you are accosted by an NPC, take a shot. Please don't quote me on that, however, when the drinking game inevitably turns into a reverse drinking game. This guy also wants the green orb, but he's using the bad guy voice.
You will be rewarded handsomely for your service.
Also known as being British. It was time for the previously mentioned regret, as I realized that forging an extra green stone is probably the play here.
The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir.
My ability to time gate myself never ceases to amaze me. You just tried to open the door. Go try again. Look, I opened the door for you. Go in. It's your home now. Despite our efforts, it would appear that Mr. Squeaks had changed his mind. Turning a street corner has a shocking result.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you?
Yes, it's time for everyone to want to talk to me. Once again, there's a missing child. I'm at a loss as to how this nation has a population, as letting these gremlins wander off alone in a world filled to the brim with dangerous creatures is common fucking practice.
Rodge was seen being dragged off by wolves.
As per usual, the guards may as well not exist, as everyone subtly hints that somebody within earshot should go.
If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will?
I wonder who that's gonna be. Spoiler, it's us. Our detective skills once again coming in handy, questioning those who may have seen where Rodge went. Straw Hat mentions seeing Lil Rodge by a cenotaph to the east of town, and recalls him carrying special grass. Kids these days. Well, Gremlin here talks about flowers that glow come nightfall, which I assume is what the special grass was, as our quest acknowledges it as useful information. Grilling the other locals gives us nothing, while concerns over Lil Rodge's allotted living allowance was growing. If he were to, theoretically, become a wolf's dinner, then His Majesty would, theoretically, have to take steps in order to silence any opinions that would harm his reputation. Time to rescue the missing gremlin. I recall passing some graves to the east of town, so that's probably a good start. As day turns to night, I spy a trail of glowing petals across the bridge, which my detective's intuition suggests we follow.
There, master, an ogre.
I'm sure they'll be fine. Is it really this far? Am I just following this for no reason? Knowing myself all too well, I couldn't help but feel that I'd missed something, so I turned back. Wait, you're new.
Poor Rodge.
You were not here
He is a
before.
lovely boy.
Were you?
Nope.
Speaking with dear old Agnes, she truly grasps the time sensitivity of the situation. This does, however, give us a marker. Right on the graves we were at earlier. Shit. I know the kid needs saving, but I'm just saying I'd let a child die for a golden trophy. Fingers crossed that's Wolf 4. I'm hungry and haven't eaten any children recently. Already worth it. 2 bugs on the way here.
You saved me.
Yes.
I think I'd like to go home now.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, master.
Celebrimbor. My friends, this is called a regal shortcut. You wouldn't understand. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Hello.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Hmm? Should I go all the way back out there? Oh no, past me. I'm sure he'll be just fine. Hello? Griffin? Oh! Watch out for that Griffin. I get the feeling he could probably pick you up and carry you off. I did say it might come and grab the oxen. Enraged by the murder of our moo cow friend, we start by removing this overgrown pigeon's ability to shit properly. He wasn't too happy about that. Pull it down! Pull it down! Oh my god, that actually worked. Boom. Oh, that's not good. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, luckily he just missed. Not that time.
Captain Risen, we're under attack.
No shit.
Okay, well, whatever I guess. We're in here now. Can you stop doing that? Okay. You're having a hard time with this, aren't you? As much as His Highness enjoys having his time wasted, there's a re-lost child to re-find. Rescuing Lil Rodge from the wolves. Again, honestly, it's a wonder that people keep asking me for help. Making sure he's actually following us this time, he gets a little confused at the underpass, so we assist him in the right direction. This then becomes a little more urgent. Run! 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 No, I didn't mean to do that. Over the rocks. Over the rocks. Go, 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 go. I swear I'm better at this in real life.
Rodge, is that you, my boy?
I hope so. If not, I'm taking him back.
Hello, grandfather.
Turns out that Lil Rodge was a door all along. Would you believe it? We hand a bottle of mystery juice that needs testing for a quest back at the Capital to this guy.
What's this you giving me?
Who's the most human NPC I've come across to date.
Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
I relate with this character. Quick check-in about that forgery. Step 2 of my self-inflicted time gate is a go.
I shall have your order crafted in good time.
Big shocker, but the mystery juice from Abbasel's special backrooms has actual medicine in it, as well as a truckload of poison. Though, being a woman of the fabric, I'm certain this is all just one big oopsie-whoopsie. Being an efficient ruler, I pass the time and gain some extra loyalty points with the locals all at once. Alright guys, drink up. I need to burn some... What? Oh no, I'm drinking with phantoms. I'm drinking with phantoms. I thought you had no customers, but I didn't realize you had those kinds of spirits. Green Stone number 2 is finally finished. Mr. Bad Guy voice here gets the count of it, though he turns out to be a touch smarter than the other NPCs.
And so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together.
Clever girl.
In a hilarious twist of fate, it seems we're getting our little stone verified at a familiar store. I will kill you if you try to tell me that I gave you a forgery.
Would you be so kind as to examine this Jadeite Orb?
He's not quite as clever as we gave him credit for, as he proceeds to leave us completely alone with the very man that forged the orb in the first place. Now, it's well known that I'm a rather clumsy guy. That said, I'm feeling especially clumsy today as our coins keep slipping out of our fingers and straight into his. Again, and again, and again.
Very well. I'll do as you bid, but I shan't be making a habit of this.
Oh, don't worry. There's always the cliff.
You have done your title proud, Arisen. This Jadeite Orb is indeed the genuine article.
Oh yes, it certainly is. Draws finger across throat.
My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return.
You know, I am really happy to hear that. Draws finger across throat.
You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory.
Oh, I certainly will. Lastly, our lucky winner of the genuine Jadeite Orb.
Have you found the Jadeite Orb?
The question is, sir, who are you voting for in the next election? Just kidding, there's no election. But you'll be supporting me, right?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I had considered having a second forgery made and keeping the real one, though as it turns out, a noble's ransom amounts to less than 2,700 gold. Boy oh boy, are they gonna feel silly when they figure that one out. Alright, the time is here. Our destined journey into the Mojave Desert has finally come. Slipping on our disguise in clear view of the guard, he is none the wiser. However, our trip through the checkpoint gets interrupted by none other than the Lord of all Shitters, Mr. Phaser himself. Unfortunately, our C4 is back in storage. Finally setting foot in the Mojave Desert, it takes us a whole 30 seconds to cause a diplomatic incident. Do you want to see something really shocking and surprising? Boom! My face changed.
Talk during missions, sir.
The guy through here, he would have found us funny. Spoiler, he did not. After being run out of town, we dick about while the guard's amnesia kicks in. Baron's childhood home. Ah, good old Baron. There's nothing to loot. I hate Baron.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes.
I enjoy not being stopped by scum. But here we are. Strolling back into town like nothing happened, we attempt to improve our standing.
Food?
You can have an apple.
Many thanks. If you've any more...
I didn't see you eat that goddamned apple!
You there? What do you think you're doing, huh?
Finding a fellow Englishman in the Mojave Desert was pretty low on my list of expectations, but here we are. There also appears to be a little bandit problem in the area.
They call themselves the Coral Snakes.
Ah yes, the Coral Snakes. Down into the desert proper, being reunited with Dr. Manhattan once again. Mayhaps it would have been a good idea if I'd slept until daytime before exploring a brand new area. My opinion on the matter is quickly reinforced as we walked straight into a Flippers Flappers Virus Brevis. Lacking a handy pocket ballista, we're forced to do things the old-fashioned way. Ow. You better fucking come back. Our glorious presence clearly strikes fear into the winged rats of this nation, as trying to actually kill one before it flies away is a feat in itself. An ogre strolls over to say hello.
Hi, how are you? Hello.
Though feeling a little anxious about the performance of their greeting, they instead choose to drown themselves.
Never have I
Our dusty fellow here tried pointing us towards the site of their non-consensually received bandit attack, though a local acrobat had just rolled into town and was trying to make a name for themselves.
I had a clear view of them from the back
God
of the car.
damn! That guy's a goddamn acrobat. Did you see that shit, dude? Anyway, your time's up now. Cool acrobatics, though. Love the show. Our trek through the Mojave Desert was going swimmingly, until we get reminded of the fact that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. What the f... Steve! Oh, for God's sake, Steve! Alright, unbeatable combo, go!
Wow.
Unbeatable combo, go! Oh, okay, maybe it's beatable. Alright, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god, I have a slight issue here. They've all chased me over here. I can maybe run and revive Abby, and maybe then I'll be able to, like, separate some of them. The issue is the second I stop to attack, they, like, all start lunging. Maybe? No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Oh, sweet Jesus. Having lost half our party and with a max health pool of a single misstep onto a particularly sharp blade of grass means death, we camped to fix at least one of our problems, though we now had a tough choice to make. The nearest stone was, sadly, the wrong kind of stone, so no reinforcements there. The sensible option is clearly to take the L and make the trip to town and back again. So we continue onwards. We come across the site of the non-consensual bandit attack, revealing our fellow Englishman to be one of the filthy criminals. Okay, that checks out. Hugo and the others do their best to impede His Majesty, but the tides of justice cannot be stopped. Health and safety is lacking here as our fellow Englishman narrowly avoids a nasty work-related injury with a faulty bridge. Reaching the end introduces us to the head honcho of the tunnel, Coral Snakes.
We'll have to scarper.
Up till now, Hugo has repeatedly mentioned how this man prioritizes protecting the kids.
Don't hurt children. That's the rule. I need to get you out of here before things get bloody. That's what Lento said to do.
So I'm sure he's actually a swell guy.
But, before I forget...
Or not.
This isn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shan't be the last!
Well, at least he's a positive guy.
Yo, holy shit, he dead!
This level of comic book villain.
Why?
A very good question. With fellow Englishman's life being sufficiently ruined, we leave them to it and move on. Our gamble finally pays off, rewarding us with fresh and healthy meat shields. We're immediately tenderized by not one, but two rock golems. Reaching the first bit of civilization that doesn't want to rob or kill us.
Well met.
Yet, we're greeted by Manella, who's the go-between for the ruler and her guard. As is customary, we plan to continue our little chat at the pub. I see. In exchange for a residence permit allowing us to come and go as we please, she requests that we improve the citizens' perspectives on pawns by helping people? Oh yes, the thing that makes our subjects worship us more.
Thanks, I suppose.
Well, why didn't you say so? I'm great at that.
Stand for this!
Looking around, we are accosted by a sexual deviant.
Oh, well.
That's my line! You can't steal my line.
Might I trouble you to show me your tongue?
Guys, evacuation plan C.
Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom?
Burying away the many red flags I just acquired, I move on.
Private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing.
You sure? You sure, Steve? Dr. Manhattan again, TLDR magic laboratory connected to the God's Way, find employee by the name of Ambrosius, down by the coast somewhere. And he's gone. City time. Man wants monster statues because money. Smooth-brained bozo attempts to fleece us because money. New vendors, new me. With less money, Manelala from earlier invites us to the palace for lunch. I assume. Honestly, what took her so long? A silly kitty cat stops us, unhappy with the existence of our pawns and our primary place of residence.
You from Vermont,
calling us
prejudiced as the rest of your lot,
and tries to have us beat up and rob. After inflicting multiple life-threatening internal injuries upon his friends, prejudiced Kitty's perspective on us makes an abrupt U-turn, turning him into slightly less prejudiced Kitty.
We'll give you no more trouble. So how's about a truce, eh?
You there! Hold! The coward's scarped.
Huh?
Take this. 'Tis the man's purse.
No idea what's going on, but it makes slightly less prejudiced Kitty upsetty spaghetti, undoing all our hard work.
You're a bloody menace, you are.
'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest.
Okay, I'll let you know when you pique mine.